They hold me.
Oh, what happened to him?
I ain't worrying about that nigga jumping. Why they holding me?
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Wilson to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
Nah,
They'll have
that's
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You gotta be 85 overall to come off the bench.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Give me that shit.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
What the fuck?
20-point score. Give yourself a you give
So
yourself
that
a
nigga
chance.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air. And they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And all the way inside the 15.
I saw it lagging, bitch.
Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into
the week?
That's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown, Rams. A.J. Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
I'm glad you're happy.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it.
All right.
Good one.
Yeah.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Gone. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being
That's going to be a tackle for loss. We good.
Drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
Bitch, I know you ain't talking. That's where all your book is at.
Because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Nigga, my bitch was just on the court. Weak ass nigga.
Gone. They'll find Eskridge here complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Nah, you don't lose, bitch.
I think a lot of teams probably say
step up,
playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off?
Oh, that shit clown, nigga. You better call them screens.
Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
All that shit clown, weak ass nigga. Go ahead, call that screen. Yeah, I know. Bitch. Yeah, that shit clown. Pussy. Pussy, yeah. Get a bucket. Weak ass nigga.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
I bring Giannis weak ass on my
It's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Damn, I heard you spamming that shit. You good?
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh, we got block.
Damn, what they do that for?
Oh, I seen that shit. Oh, that shit.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I don't know why you thought I was gonna pass that shit.
Goff now looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass.
Because he got a loss.
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position
they
to
got first down.
Whether it's a big time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, LA.
What's up, we guys? Up.
With his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
Come here, bitch.
The Rams strike quickly here for 6
Nigga, your CPU helped you.
What's one? Start cooking at 7, baby. So after this game.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
I know.
You this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, we got that weak ass shit too. You thought you missed that shit.
Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction.
For
the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
That weak ass shot.
Here's a diving catch right side. They'll contain him to just 4.
Shit.
Second down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV.
Give me that shit. Weak ass shit.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
To throw again on second down. Goff. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about
y'all ain't got it to where you gotta be a certain overall.
Understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case,
that's right under that motherfucker.
Surprise, and he
fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
Come here. Where you going, bitch?
Bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Yeah, get him.
Part of what we just saw, it's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
Whoa,
they didn't get overexcited. Lost on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with pick 6. This one may be over.
It's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can.
Yeah, you know.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more.
Hey, where you going, nigga? Yeah, pass
it. And quick, more than a space eater. He just made a great.
Give me that shit, bitch. Stop reaching.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here, and that's caught inside the 35. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Give me that, bitch.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
Come here. Where you going, bitch? Don't matter, nigga.
Our score after 1. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Where you going? Hell no, he didn't block that shit.
Out of the gun, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Where you going, bitch?
wind up losing 3 there.
Guard me, nigga.
Good pressure, and it's second down.
Look at that shit.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff. His throw caught at about the 5. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going
upfield
for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts
towards the middle of the field. And
now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Okay, CD, second quarter, look at their deficit and where they're at on the field. They're going for this, right?
I think that they are, because down at this point, they've just made that big move. Ride the momentum wave while you can. I know people think, hey, you've got to get some points here. Hey, you're riding it big time. Go get it done.
Hines is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And this time he is in. Nyheim Hines hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So it was the passing game that got him down. Closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
I don't need to.
On second and 11 now. Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They be bailing you. Yeah, they're bailing. They trying to let your sorry ass. You gonna lose, bitch.
On third down, Murray. He finds his man complete. It's McKenzie. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call
Quez is in
very
there.
often.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the
That shit
40.
clamped up.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
So stupid
then your
ass.
defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Murray now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's McKenzie. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now
Quez
Murray.
is just in free agency, bro.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
Because I was just talking to Colts earlier today, and he was going to trade me Quez for what we originally agreed on, and then all of a sudden, I seen him in the
You just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
chat talking about we was advancing too fast or some shit, and then all of a sudden, it said he
got his target, Samuel. And finally down
then he
goes.
said he
As
left
they
in a
work
body
it
bag, and
inside
then
the
all of a
10
sudden,
to 7.
all of his players are gone.
A chance to really cap off a
That would
big
get our
first half
defense.
here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Murray.
Can't believe
Escaping the
you made
pressure
that
right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the
Shadow,
lead
that's just what
opens up
make me
now to
different,
22
bro.
points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That weak ass nigga.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it.
Weak ass nigga. Play defense, bitch.
Man, what's up, Chris?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll try the left side. Hines. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Goff now looks to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh,
Sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it. It's a big play there for Seattle. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 now. Goff flushed out right. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Rams are going to take over.
thank you. Come again.
13-yard line.
That Colts dude's a fucking hoe for that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. After the turnover, here's Murray. And dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's a good ball move, and that nigga just pressing X, passing out the shot.
Game long, they've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches,
come on, cuz, you gotta stop that.
They might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Something wrong with that, bro.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensive.
The last
it
boy.
is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit.
You getting bailed. Just throwing up
trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
I believe you. Shit.
Now Murray again.
Little ass nigga.
Complete. 1 second left to go.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So we've come to halftime.
Weak ass nigga. Weak ass nigga.
As we send you cross country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
What that mean? Got billed. Shut your weak ass up. Only ran running.
But they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon.
What's your weak ass up? Just ran running with Giannis and passing the ball out. Fuck, bitch.
Right, but I think in our server you got to do it that way. I tried to do it too and it won't let me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And
unless
they
you add him as a friend and then do it.
In front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. That's the tight end Hurst with it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Cornell.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
So what happened? Did he get an L whenever we advanced or something?
The defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
You have a life, then take a L. I did.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Ric Flair. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. We got to get the ball.
That's why I messaged you and was like, just give Jags the force win. I had shit to do.
That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up.
I mean, really, he never communicated or said anything anyways after I said we could play tomorrow. So, I mean, good affair send it, but I wasn't worried about it. Just a game.
Outstanding field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Murray.
Shut up, bitch. All you do is run with Giannis.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie.
Fuck ass nigga.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and goal, Murray, and it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
But that gunslinger, that bitch come too fast for anybody to react to it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one.
Damn right. Why you ain't got no abilities on offense?
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon.
But you love your offensive players too. You ain't got your 195 speed wide receiver that you always have. Yeah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the rookie, Calvin Joseph. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Probably feel like you disrespecting me.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided.
If you're not moving, that's the only way you're not going to be crying, if you're not moving the whole time. Really? That don't make sense, Kylie.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Damn, my fucking lineman blocked it.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete. Quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up, but I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's how it normally works, bro.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Eric Ebron. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You gotta love it,
Out
baby.
of the end zone comes McKinnon. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, and now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator.
Touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits.
Did I not tell you this game love me, bro?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And nowhere to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
She don't never want this motherfucker. You gotta be moving my hand out the way.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the rookie, Kelvin Joseph. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ballgame and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And that is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're
just gotta have cojones when you're throwing that bitch, Shadow.
They're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown,
man.
Number 8 on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it in, complete.
I don't understand how they're getting open, bro. He do that shit a lot. If you did that every time, you probably would score because they be straight wide open.
84 yards. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
I gotta look and see what the fuck that is, though.
Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I gotta teach you other forms on.
LJ Green.
He just was in this motherfucker too, whoever that is.
Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh yeah.
Returnable here for Davis. And a nice
now we only have the Lions to fill.
You're right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Rams.
That dude in Discord, though.
Deebo Samuel, 70 yards. And the Rams are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Cassie, you should join this division, man.
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning.
I know. I really ain't know y'all was in here, though. I ain't gonna fake it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play action. It's gone. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Gregory Rousseau, the rookie from Miami, in there to bring him down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever. To throw is Goff. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Looking for Shepard deep. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 72 yards. And the Rams are able to
Micah ain't enough right there, man. Them guy, it looked like he slowed up.
Down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
If you're gonna use a Micah, I would put him in a spot first.
Out is is the kickoff unit as
nah, just spy him.
Send this one away.
But still use him. He gonna move faster.
And they'll start at the 25.
Not necessarily run faster, but he just gonna move quicker, like with cuts and shit. It's shit like that I'm gonna teach my little protege on how to become better, man. Nah, we got too much blood in this motherfucker.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield, and he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 20.
I need somebody new. I'm gonna play somebody in Reds one day. I'm gonna blow them out. I'm gonna teach them. I need somebody I can relate to. It ain't open no more, bro.
From the gun, here's Goff. Finds Hines again for the completion. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the rookie.
What you trying to do?
And the Rams are going to take over once again.
What you trying to do?
25-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Murray's throw going to be caught by McKenzie.
I only need 3 routes, fool.
On the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right side. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Hines. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Boo boo, baby.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Goff. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like.
I ain't gonna fake it. Kareem Jackson actually a good ass age reduction, bro.
Not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass
The way he plays zone, bro, don't make no sense.
Now when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now gone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again is gone.
Oh!
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Shut up, I'll be a pig.
Stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, well.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's so
I'm taking 3, bro.
So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
I won, baby.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Yeah, 527.
They improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss will move
You just need to get him into the Discord.
And they'll try to take it Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis,
sign him back.
Our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA.
Kyler Murray. Yeah, I just swept through the house, man. You could do